So yesterday, right? It was the first real hot day in Philly. It got up to like 81. And you live in Philly or uh anywhere on the East Coast, but really Philly, man. Philly been on fire. It's sad because that first real hot day in Philly, people gonna get killed. You know what I mean? Like all over the city. It's like a unspoken thing. Like you just know, like as beautiful as the day could be, as nice as the day could be, somebody gonna lose their life to gun violence. That's just off top. It's automatic. So I was riding through my old neighborhood. I was coming from the market. Middle class black people, predominantly black, middle class area, beautiful. Um, so I had seen like all these cop cars and shit, paddy wagons, all types of shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on over there? Now mind you, I seen a white truck. Now one of my old friends, you know what I mean, he drive a white truck and shit. So I'm seeing, I'm like, damn, I hope, you know what I mean, hope he ain't getting jammed up, or hope ain't nothing happened to him. That's what really caught my eye. So I ended up turning down, going toward where it was at. You knew it had to be a serious situation. Motherfucking cop hopped out before the paddy wagon even stopped, like come to a complete stop. They had the white shirts out there, little kids crying and shit like that, moms yelling, screaming, why the fuck these niggas, why the fuck would they be shooting up here, blah, blah, blah. It's come to find out, we got something called the Citizen Act. Come to find out, um, it was three people shot, two kids, or two teenagers and one adult. And that was just mind blowing to me, man. Like, damn, I used to play at this park. We used to hoop up here. Just the neighborhood, the surrounding neighborhood. It's a great neighborhood, middle class, man, middle class black, like neighborhood. Get home, an hour later, like maybe like an hour later, she sent me some shit, something down the street from where I live at, maybe like 3 blocks away. Mind you, my mom, when she walk and shit like that, she take that way to walk and get her little exercise in and everything like that. Um, maybe like a few blocks from where I'm at, a young girl shot down another girl, and they was speaking about her description, what she had on and all that. She got away. They was obviously looking for her and shit like that. And these are young people that's committing these crimes. These are young people that's running around shooting people and doing all kinds of crazy shit. And the first real hot day, it ain't even summertime yet, but the first real hot day, excuse me, the first real hot day, you get a preview of what the summer gonna look like. And it's always been like that in Philly. As far back as I can remember, it's always been like that. But it's like, it's you get the preview from the hot day on how the summer gonna go. I'm gonna correct that. You'll get the preview of how the summer gonna go. But it ain't always like super violent. It's gotten like that. It's like that now. Now it's like just off the rip, it's just guns. And when we was kids, we used to fight. I mean, and I know where this shit started at. I know how it started. Cause niggas' pride and ego used to be bruised when they got an ass whooping. But I could have never told you that it was gonna turn out to be like this. But I did. I see how it started though. I see how all these guns and shit could be in the mix now, because that's one thing that always was a fact. Like, a nigga never was able to just take an ass whooping. Never. You know what I mean? Niggas was embarrassed. The egos was, hurt and shit. But we still was fighting though. We ain't have access to the other shit. We was just still fighting, even though you ain't want to come back to school, or you might ain't want to come around, because niggas was going to joke on you. Niggas was going, make fun of you and shit. But it's still just, we ain't have the resources to be getting our hands on shit. Now it's like, it's so scary out here for anybody, because I remember a time where it was like, just had your ass in the house at a certain time, because you knew after a certain time of the day, once night fell, you knew that, that's when shit started happening. So at least you kind of had a grace period. You kind of had an idea on when you should have yourself in the house as a teenager, as a young adult, even as a grown-up. If you ain't want to really be associated with the bullshit, you could kind of be in the house at a certain time and you feel like you be safe. That gave us that safe feeling to know, like, all right, as long as I'm in the crib at a certain time and I'm off these streets at a certain time, I'm okay. I think what got really scary for people is the unknown. That's in any situation. The unknown is always that much scarier because you just don't know. You never know. But like I said, if you like, damn, it be going down 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 12, you ain't got no business being outside. But if you outside, mind you, this shit happened at like 4 o'clock, 3:30. You know what I'm saying? In the prime of the sun. Like, I mean, like the sun is out. Like that's when it's at its peak. It's 81, 82. It's nice. Niggas at the park playing ball, kids running around. You got people in the comments on the Citizen app talking about it. Like, I literally had to run to my house from the park. I mean, 10 shots just went off randomly. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you don't even know where the niggas be shooting at, what they around. So I think what really made it more scary for people, including myself, nothing's off limits. You can't, you can't, um, you can't like, you can't put a time on anything. You could be standing at the bus stop. It could be 2:30 p.m. and you could catch a bullet. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like I said, that happened at 4 o'clock. Then an hour later, 5 o'clock, broad daylight on the avenue, a girl just started shooting at another girl. Um, you know, at one point we was able to feel okay because if you was a civilian and you wasn't in the streets, you was exempt. You was okay. At least you felt okay because you ain't had no beef. Nobody was never exempt. I know people say that they don't understand why people saying that the streets ever had like rules and shit, and they never had rules and regulations, but it was just a peace of mind to know that I'm not in this shit. I go to work, I come home. I'm not in no beef. I don't have no drama. So most likely I don't have to worry about catching a bullet. Maybe that's why I'm not in the way. Maybe that's why I'm not in the mix, because I don't want to worry about getting shot. I don't want to have to worry about getting shot or look over my shoulder. But now what it's become in Philadelphia is like, you could be a civilian, you could be a person that's minding your business and not doing nothing at all, and you could get killed. You could get killed any time of the day. Nothing's off limits. Churches, hospitals, libraries, fast food restaurants, drive-throughs. You could be driving down a block in your car. Niggas could be exchanging fire. You could get hit up. I drive with my kids a lot. 90% of the time, I got my kids in the car. 99% of the time. You know what I'm saying? You hear about shit like that on the news through the media. Oh, innocent civilian, innocent guy driving down the block, had his kids in the back seat. 2 people exchanging fire. They shoot his car up. He just driving down the block. He don't know what's going on. He don't know what's about to happen. He ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He get killed. His baby get killed. That's what I'm saying. Like, the young niggas need something, man. And it start at home, with the parents. Y'all salute that shit. Y'all congratulate that shit. Y'all champion that shit. Oh, it's so cute. He wanted a big boy. He a big boy. He like his dad, or he one of the guys. He one of the bros. Look at him. When he cursing at a young age and he doing shit at a young age. Shit that he shouldn't be doing. Shit that he shouldn't be saying. Things that he shouldn't be exposed to. Right? As a child, as a small child, a toddler, a kid, an innocent kid. The problem is, like anything else, it's always a flip side to that coin. Where there's good, is always very bad. When you open that door, a lot of times you can't close it back. So yeah, he a kid. He cursing. He doing this. He doing that. He getting in trouble in school. Yeah, my son, he bad as shit. He be fighting all the time. He be knocking niggas out. He be fighting niggas. People scared of my son because he just da-da-da-da-da. It's cool when he in elementary and he in the early stages of middle school, right? But it's going to come a time where You created this monster, this Frankenstein, and now you can't do nothing to stop him. He off the operating table. You can't stop him. You can't do nothing with him. You scared of him yourself. You can't control him. See, he gonna get to an age where you can't control him. He not listening. He talking back. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell him what to do. You can't control this monster you created. So it went from being cute to, oh shit, this real. This how he is. This is who he's become. I can't shut the door on this. But it started at home. You moms, you dads, y'all be creating these monsters and then y'all send them out into the world to fucking terrorize. But the youngins need something, man. And that's why I go back to saying we don't have any leaders. We don't have any black leaders that's not with an ulterior motive. That's not with an ulterior motive. That don't have an agenda. That don't want to get something or receive something or benefit somehow. We don't have the right people in positions to help the youth, to help the kids, to help the young black brothers, because they looking down at the people with the information and the wisdom. They looking down at them because they look corny. They not thorough enough. They don't look decent enough. They don't have the jewelry on. They don't have the right attire on. They don't have the clothes. They don't look like it. They don't look like the rapper. So it's just a disconnection in the black community, a real bad disconnection, a strong disconnection in the black community with the youth and the elders, the parents. That's why they running around like this. I ain't even mention the drugs and shit that they getting into, because they traumatized on what they just seen their mom go through. Dad was in prison. It's a never ending thing for black people. That's why I ask myself, I really do ask myself sometimes, like, what the fuck did what did black people do? Like, what happened? Like, is the black people that's here, did we do something in our past life? Is this like karmic? Is this hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you look around and you see what's going on, it's like, this shit can't be life, bro. This can't be what life is. Like, all you see for black people is struggle. It's difficulty, it's chaos, it's drama. It's like, what the fuck did we do? As melanated people, as black people, what do we do for us to have to go through this? This is what it is for us. It's chaotic. From the top all the way on down to the bottom. From the elders and the way that they was programmed and the way that they was mistreated and all of that, just on down to where we are and where we are now with the youth and how they are. And it's like, I know it's the work. That's the work of being oppressed, slavery and things like that. And it's just like, this is the result of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of just being oppressed and being just, I don't know, destroyed. But it's reflecting every day in society with the youth. And it's fucked up. It's sad. You know what I mean? Like, it really is. And it's only gonna get worse, bro. Like, it's only gonna get worse. Sometimes I just be like, yo, I really live in the jungle. Like, I live in a concrete jungle, bro. Especially in the summertime. Summertime come around in Philly, man, it's like, man, just buckle up. Buckle up. Stay prayed up, and buckle up. Stay out the way. You know what I mean? Don't alter your storyline by being in situations or being in certain areas that you shouldn't be in. Don't speed up your storyline. Don't alter your storyline, man. Like, things, you can't think like that to be a prisoner. Things gonna happen the way they gonna happen. But I do believe in you being able to alter your storyline or speed up your expiration date by being where you shouldn't be at. And that's the tricky part. Cause it's like, well, where the fuck shouldn't I be? Where should I be? Cause ain't shit safe. You know what I'm saying? But I think like that sometimes, man. Like, this shit hell already, man. Like, the fuck did black people do, bro? And I don't think it's the creator that's like showing favoritism or, you know, got a hate for black people. I don't think it's nothing like that. I don't know what the fuck black people did. Like, or is everybody that's in this realm, they did some bad shit in their past life and this is just some karmic shit. You know what I mean? This hell, bro. You can't tell me nothing different. This shit feel like hell. I mean, life, it has its moments where it's beautiful and there's things that you find beauty in, and you know, but overall, like the pros, if you had a sheet of paper and wrote down all of the pros to life and the cons, being a black person, man, you gonna need a fucking book. You know what I mean? You gonna need a book for them cons, bro. And like I said, I think the saddest thing of it all is not that it's okay to become used to what's going on now, like with the violence and the goofy shit. But I think the saddest part is, and the scariest part is, it's going to get worse. Like, I don't think people realize how serious that is and how scary that is. As if it's not terrible now, as if it's not fucking disgusting now, it's going to get worse. You know what I mean? Like, let that marinate. Like, let that sink in. Like, if you a person, obviously you a person watching this, look at all of the shit that's going on in the world. Violence, uh, all of this shit. You know, if you into politics, everything that's going on. Even if you can't relate to what I'm saying on the violence in the black community and all of this shit that's going on, even if you can't relate to that, sit for a sec and look at how bad things are. And then say to yourself, or realize, it's only going to get worse. Like, damn, it's gonna get worse than this. Bro, wake me up, bro.